Get ready with me while I tell you about the time in college that I forgot my violin to a wedding. I got asked to do a wedding in this city called Somerville, and probably like a May wedding. It was in the spring. It was probably like April or May, and I was in college, so I was probably like really distracted with it was finals, and I left my house without my violin and without my music somehow. I don't remember what year it was. I don't know if I had met my husband then or if we were dating. Like it might have been like 2007. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at Facebook. So the bride asked me and my friend Megan to play. This is my Cybella from Melaleuca Foundation in the lightest shade that they have. My teachers made me memorize my music, and that comes into play later. So I forgot my music, but I was like, it's okay, I'll just play it from memory. But I also forgot my violin. So I showed up to the wedding, went to get my violin and my music, and it wasn't in there, and I was an hour away from my house, and the wedding was going to start in an hour. I was like in tears, like having to tell the bride, I'm so sorry, but I forgot my violin. But I'm gonna try to find one, and the other violinist is coming, Megan. So Megan, for some reason I had Megan's music, so Megan didn't like have her music memorized, and so for that particular wedding, so she was just having to like play, I guess, Suzuki pieces or like some like review pieces or something for background music, while I tried to figure out the violin situation. So I was like, okay, Somerville, do I know anyone in Somerville who has a violin? So I had some friends there that were friends of a friend of my best friend, Fiona. And they own this restaurant called Sip-Ins. The owner of Sip-Ins, they have bluegrass music. Maybe they'll have one. Like maybe he'll know someone. Maybe he has one, or maybe he knows someone. So it's Fiona's friend Catherine is like became my friend too. So I was like, I don't even remember if if I had Catherine's number in my phone. Like I might have had to call Fiona and just like hope that she picked up, and this was a Saturday, and that I don't know what she was doing that day, but just like hope that she could give me Catherine's number if I didn't already have it. So anyway, I got in touch with Catherine, and I was like, I'm doing a wedding and I forgot my violin and I don't have time to go back home and get it. Can you please ask your father-in-law if he knows somebody that has a violin that I could borrow? At some point during all this, I called my parents and told them, and they headed to me, but they drive kind of slow. So I was like, there's no way they're gonna get here in time for the wedding to start. But they did end up coming after the ceremony was over. But anyway, so we haven't even gotten to the ceremony. So I got in touch with Catherine, and then she got in touch with her father-in-law. And I was like, it's an emergency, help me, the bride is not happy. And when I told the bride, she was so angry and like so upset. And I was like, I'm so sorry, but I'm gonna try to find a violin, and I'm gonna try to fix this. I got in touch with Catherine's father-in-law. He had this old violin. I don't know if he like used it all the time or if it was like in his shed. Like the finish was real dull and like it was old, but I mean it sounded good. It was just not what I was used to. I was used to my violin. This was a fiddle. So, but it worked. It came through. It was Old Faithful. I wish he could see this story so he could like decide if he wants to name it Old Faithful. So I finally get with Catherine. She gives me the violin from her father-in-law, and I like run up to the altar. Is gonna be like up these stairs, and Megan, my friend, is like at the bottom of the stairs playing just whatever she like could play that she had memorized, because I had her music for some reason. So she was just playing from some music she had, and she looked really uncomfortable. I like got the violin, I had my music memorized. It's like, you know, here comes the bride, da 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 da, and then da 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 da, for the recessional. And I don't think there was any music like during the ceremony. So I grabbed the violin from Catherine. I don't know what I was doing while Megan was playing the prelude music, because Megan was still playing the prelude, and like the prelude went way over because of the whole violin situation. So I don't know what I was doing. I don't remember. I was probably like like hyperventilating. So Catherine drives up or something. I grab the violin from her. I book it towards the altar. I'm like running, literally running. And then I come up there and I'm like, okay, I'm here. I got a violin. I'm ready. I didn't have like I never wear a watch. And this was like 2007. I had a flip phone. I didn't have a smartphone. Like now I always have my smartphone with me, like to know like how many more minutes of the prelude. This is Cybella Lash Primer. It goes on white. I don't know like if it has vitamins in it or if it's supposed to make the mascara stick better, but I really like it because when I go to take my eye makeup off, I use coconut oil. I don't use like a product you buy from the store that's like an eye makeup remover, because I just already have coconut oil and I like how it makes my skin glowy. I feel like it does, but it seems like it comes off a lot easier. I'm in my car. This is what it looks like on this side. Even when I wear primer, like the little wrinkle under my eyes like gets makeup caught in it, so I always use my ring finger to like blend that before I do anything with the mascara on the bottom lashes, because I used to do Mary Kay. The lady who recruited me said that your ring finger is the weakest and like you should touch your eye with your ring finger so you don't like snag the skin and pull it and stuff. This is Cybella Dramatic Impact. It's kind of getting like to the end. So I like to spray it with water. I forgot to mention that I spray the makeup sponge with water too, and then like the makeup on the back of my hand, I spray it with water too. Okay, I got my mascara on. I'm not doing any eye makeup today. So anyway, I book it up there to the altar, and Megan's like not looking happy or comfortable. So then I was like, I'm here, we can start. I'm like, that sounds so conceited. I don't remember exactly what happened next, but the bride was gonna come in on this cute little chariot thing. Like it looked kind of like Cinderella. This is also Cybella. It's Fashionista is the color. For some reason, the horses didn't want to cooperate, and I just remember her sitting there for like 5 solid minutes with the horse like not wanting to cooperate, the 2 horses, and she was like looked so frustrated. I couldn't really see that good, but she was supposed to come up the aisle. Like I can't remember if the horses finally decided to cooperate or if she just like got out of the carriage and just walked up the aisle. But then I obviously like played the music for her, and I saw her face when she got up to the altar and she was so mad. This is Cybella lip gloss, and just like got Melaleuca everything today, and she was so mad like about the whole violin thing making the wedding delayed, and then the horses. I don't remember if I like got to apologize after the wedding, because I got to like tell her I'm sorry I was late. I hope you liked the music such as it was. And but then the funny thing is that her friend like either at the wedding or after the wedding was like, can you do my wedding? And I was like, you know that I forgot my violin, right? And she was like, I know, but I still want you to do my wedding. And I was like, okay. So I was really honored that she still wanted me to do it, and I did not forget my violin for that wedding, and I've never forgotten it since.